The proposed project builds off existing game-based learning platform Tyto Online, which has received multiple awards and been used to teach science to over 45,000 students. Here's how it works. Students create a character that represents them, then engage in authentic types of applied problem solving based on real-world scenarios. They might investigate an ant colony with mysterious deaths or predict volcanic eruption. Our results show this approach is effective, with multiple studies showing a 12% increase in science and engineering skills and a 60% increase in STEM engagement with equitable engagement across race and gender. Now, the proposed project creates a brand new model rooted deeply in math pedagogy, using the Tyto platform as its starting point. We propose creating the middle school probability statistics strand to address critical needs for data science. Let's walk through how a 6th grade teacher might implement our first storyline, Catter and the Chai. She needs an engaging supplement that tackles the most difficult topics and starts with our introduction script from her teacher guide.
Has anyone been to a cat cafe?
No.
We have one in Tremont. It's called Avogato. So you're going to go into a virtual cat cafe for the game today, and you're going to help the owner decide how much of a certain type of boba tea she's going to sell.
For the first quest, students choose a strong statistical question to help Chanthira predict the right amount of boba tea she'll sell, and then survey the customers, collecting responses about how much they would buy with and without the promotional idea. Students' video game strategy guides are used to further engage students in a mission briefing in the game context, provides tips and hints during gameplay, and extends learning afterwards.
You're going to come up with 2 more questions now. Ideally, they should be statistical questions. So think about the cat cafe itself. Think about what kind of information you would want if you were the cafe owner.
In the second quest, students start to explore measures of center and mean. Students organize the data on a dot plot and write responses about what they notice and wonder about the dot plot. AI is used to deepen discourse and scaffold students who need support generating stronger replies. Then, students use in-game manipulatives to determine what the fair share of boba tea would be for every customer that responded to the survey, conceptually working out what mean is, vocabulary that is introduced afterwards. After class, the teacher is able to review student responses, with AI helping to summarize the themes that emerged. For example, here students mostly noticed numbers of dots or values and wondered about the validity of the data. At the beginning of the next class period, she uses the presentation mode to show these responses to students and engage in deeper math discourse.
What do you wonder about the dot plot? So let's look at those responses. All right, so read through the responses and I'd like to chat about some of them.
I was wondering, if we had more people than 7, if the answers would be different.
I agree with that because, it's only 7 people, and maybe you want to ask another 7 to see if they are, if the stats change.
Now they jump into the last quest, where they use the fair share method for the promotional data set, but this time there's one left over that doesn't fit the stacks.
The cup and then pour it into those other cups. So everybody got a full one and a silly.
Figure out how much the average person.
She could multiply it by 100 and then know how much boba she could make. Yeah.
Students are therefore guided through developing a formula to calculate mean, supporting figuring out that fraction. They then support a claim on how many watermelon boba combos Chanthira should expect to sell, explaining their thinking and supporting it with evidence they collected. Of course, at the end, she thanks them by being able to adopt their very own in-game cat from the cafe. Our Phase 1 pilot with this and our social media creator earning storyline resulted in a 20% increase in statistics learning.
Better than Prodigy.